She was a call girl, a life of secrets and shadows. But one client changed everything. The city lights flickered outside her window. She stared, lost in thought. How did she end up here? The same question, night after night. Every week he came back. Same time, same place. At first, just another face, but something was different about him. Their hands touched, lingering, eyes met, silent conversations. The unexpected happened. She fell in love. Her world turned upside down. A positive pregnancy test. Panic set in. What now? Bags packed hastily, tears silently falling. She disappeared into the night, no traces left behind. Months passed. A new city, a fresh start. She returned, a baby in her arms. Hope glimmered on the horizon. A respectable job, an honest living. She smiled, watching her son play. This was the life she always wanted. But the past has a way of catching up. It was just another day at work, until she saw him, her old client, standing there in her office. Her heart raced. What was he doing here? He wanted to reconnect. Old habits die hard. But she was different now. She had changed. "No," she said firmly, "that life is behind me." The look of disappointment in his eyes. Did he really expect her to go back? She thought it was over. But fate had other plans. A work party, her new friend's house. She shouldn't have gone. The elegant home, laughter, champagne flowing, her son playing in the corner. Everything seemed perfect. Until she saw him again, her old client, talking to her friend, smiling, laughing. Her blood ran cold. Realization hit like a ton of bricks. Her friend, her co-worker, was his wife. The world spun around her. She excused herself, ran to the bathroom, splashed water on her face. This couldn't be happening, back in the party, trying to act normal. But her eyes kept darting between them. The happy couple, if only they knew. Her friend approached. "Are you okay?" Concern in her voice. If only she knew the truth. The weight of the secret, crushing her. She couldn't breathe. She had to get out of there. But her son, playing happily, oblivious to the storm brewing, she couldn't just leave. The night dragged on, every minute an eternity. She avoided them both, but she could feel his eyes on her. Finally, it was time to leave. She gathered her son, said her goodbyes, almost made it to the door, but he stopped her. "Can we talk?" His voice low, urgent. She nodded, numb. They stepped outside, the cool night air, a moment of silence. Then, "I've missed you." Tears welled up in her eyes. "Don't," she whispered. "Please don't do this." He reached for her hand. She pulled away. "I'm not that person anymore. I have a son now." His eyes widened, realization dawning. "Is he?" She nodded, unable to speak. The door opened. His wife, her friend. "Everything okay out here?" Suspicion in her voice. She couldn't take it anymore. The lies, the secrets, it all came pouring out. Tears streaming down her face. She told them everything, the past, the pregnancy, the disappearance, shock, anger, betrayal. Emotions flashed across their faces. The happy facade crumbled. She grabbed her son, ran to her car, drove away, leaving chaos in her wake. The next day, a resignation letter on her desk. She couldn't face them, not after this. Sometimes running from the past is impossible, but starting over? That's always an option. She held her son's hand, walked towards the rising sun. A new day, a new beginning. Together, she was a girl of the night, a shadow in the city's neon glow. Her eyes, once bright with dreams, now held secrets untold. Every week, like clockwork, he came. Same time, same place. A dance of desire and desperation, but fate had other plans. In the darkness of their encounters, a spark ignited. She fell hard and fast for the man who was just supposed to be another client. Then the unthinkable happened. A life grew within her, a testament to their forbidden passion. Panic set in, overwhelming her senses. In the dead of night, she vanished. No note, no goodbye. Just the whisper of her perfume lingering in an empty room. Months passed like years. The city moved on, oblivious to her absence, but she carried a piece of that world with her, growing with each passing day. When she returned, everything had changed. The neon lights no longer called her name. A new path lay before her, paved with hope and redemption. She found a job, honest work that didn't require selling pieces of her soul. For the first time in years, she felt clean, whole. Her son, a miracle with his father's eyes, became her reason for everything, every smile, every tear, a reminder of the life she left behind. But the past is a patient hunter. It waits in the shadows, biding its time until the perfect moment to strike. It happened at a company party. Laughter filled the air, champagne flowed freely. She felt almost normal, almost like she belonged. Then she saw him, across the room, chatting and smiling. Her heart stopped, the world tilted on its axis. He was there, in her new world, the man who had changed everything, the father of her child, but he wasn't alone. On his arm hung a woman she knew all too well, her co-worker, her friend, the one who had welcomed her, helped her find her footing in this new life. Realization hit her like a physical blow. The pieces fell into place with sickening clarity. Her past and present collided in a moment of horrifying truth. Her friend, the kind soul who had shared lunches and secrets, was married to the man who had fathered her child. The man who still haunted her dreams. She couldn't breathe. The room spun, faces blurred into a sea of accusation. How could she have been so blind? Memories flooded back. Late-night confessions over wine, her friend's loving words about her husband, the photo on her desk that she had always avoided looking at too closely. It all made sense now. The strange familiarity she had felt with her friend from the start. The way they both lit up talking about their children. She stumbled out onto the balcony, gasping for air. The cool night breeze did nothing to calm the storm raging inside her. What now? Could she keep this secret, pretend that her world hadn't just shattered into a million pieces? No. The truth burned in her throat, demanding to be set free. She couldn't live another lie, not when she had fought so hard for this new life. With trembling hands, she texted him, a simple message that would change everything. "We need to talk. Now." Minutes felt like hours as she waited. Then he appeared. Confusion etched on his face, quickly replaced by shock as he recognized her. Words tumbled out, a torrent of truth and pain. She told him everything, about their child, about her friendship with his wife, about the life she had built from the ashes of their past. His face crumpled, a mix of emotions she couldn't begin to untangle. Anger, disbelief, sorrow, and something else. Regret. They talked for what felt like hours, voices low and urgent. Tears flowed freely, years of unspoken feelings finally finding release. In the end, there were no easy answers, no Hollywood ending where everything magically worked out, just two broken people trying to find a way forward in the wreckage of their choices. She left the party alone, her son sleeping peacefully in her arms. The weight of the truth both freeing and crushing. The future was uncertain. There would be more conversations, more tears. Hearts would break, lives would change. But for the first time in years, she felt truly honest. As she walked home under the starlit sky, she realized something profound. The past may shape us, but it doesn't have to define us. Every day is a chance to choose who we want to be. She looked down at her sleeping child, his innocent face a promise of all that could be, and she knew, with unshakable certainty, that she would face whatever came next. Because sometimes the hardest truths lead us to the most beautiful beginnings, and she was ready, at last, to begin again.